What's up, y'all? I'm looking weird. It's way early. I know it's way earlier than what I normally do lives. But let me explain to y'all what happened. So what had happened was it happens to be my birthday today. And so because it happens to be my birthday today, I had to do the live earlier so that I could, go enjoy some hood rat activities. But I had to make sure y'all were straight. I did not want to leave you. I did not want to not do live. I was going to actually pre-record the live, but I thought, why not? Might as well just talk to whoever is available because my lives usually don't start until 8 p.m. Central Standard, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m. Pacific. So I was like, it's probably throwing a lot of folks off, but it's just because it's my birthday, guys. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? But I still got y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make sure everything is straight. All right. Cool. So, yeah. So, I can't even see my comments over here, but that's okay. So, I wanted to make sure that we went into the holiday season prepared, but before I do all that, let me introduce myself because I really just came on here talking about it's my birthday. Hi guys, my name is Dominique, aka That Therapist. I am the lead clinician and CEO for a group practice known as Yellow Bird Counseling, where there are 6 of us, but there will be more. I will introduce y'all to number 6 next week. Y'all met number 5 a couple weeks ago, Miss Jennifer Nelson. We are happy to have her. She's actually already full, so I'm hiring again. Oh, the woes of business. Had to just keep hiring. Gotta keep hiring. So she's full, so she's getting full fast, so I'm gonna be hiring. So if you know anybody, you can tell them to send their resumes to therapy at yellowbirdcounseling.com. Again, that is therapy at yellowbirdcounseling.com. No spaces, no special characters other than that at symbol, in the .com. But I wanted to make sure that we got prepared for the holidays this year early so that you guys, it doesn't roll up on you and you be feeling stressed and then you be having, emotional concerns, mental health concerns that we can avoid because what we do, therapy, we do it proactively. When people do it reactively, which is a lot of times what happens, you got to first work up to stability, and then you stay stable. So let's just start the therapy while you're stable, okay? And then you can just kind of glide through the process, you get all your therapies in order. Please share this live because all of us are going to be experiencing the holidays. And for all of us, I'm sure at least one stressor will occur from the holidays unless you're already in therapy and you already have all your boundaries straight and cut clean and clearly communicated to all your family and friends. But if not, that's okay. All right. There is still time. It is only November 4th. We got 3 weeks until Thanksgiving. So I got y'all and I got us set up. We have grief support groups because a lot of people, this is going to be their first holidays without their loved ones. So we got a grief support group coming up right before Thanksgiving. So you don't have to feel alone. You'll feel supported. You'll be able to register with that. That will be a virtual support group, so you can do it from the comfort of your own home. You don't got to worry about gas, driving nowhere, getting out in the cold because it's starting to get cold outside. So you can have your cup of Joe or tea or whatever and come on to the group and just feel supported. And a good thing about virtual support group, there's no real pressure to talk. If you just want to absorb, you can. If you want to share, you can. We will be available. We will be offering that. And I was very diligent to make sure that that group got scheduled before the first holiday, which, I mean, major holiday, okay? Because we already had Halloween. But family and friend holiday, which would be Thanksgiving. So that group will be on the 20th. That's a Saturday. It'll be at 11 a.m., okay? It'll be at 11 a.m. on a Saturday virtual support group. So if you are interested in that, be looking out for it. And if you would like to join our newsletter so that you can get the email blast for the registration, you can go to yellowbirdcounseling.com and subscribe. Yellowbirdcounseling.com and subscribe. I think that's all the housekeeping. Let's get to it. All right. So holiday anxiety is very much a real thing that all of us could deal with, struggle with, be stressed about to one extreme or the other. So we want to be sure that we know what we're aware of, what causes it, so that we can put preventative measures in place to avoid experiencing holiday anxiety. Okay. So what are some causes? And definitely, if you know of any causes, things that you have experienced personally, or that you know someone who has experienced some level of anxiety around the holidays, please put it in the comments. Put it in the comments, okay? Thank you, Natasha. Hello from to Donna in Atlanta. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Go counseling students. Woo, 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 woo. I be like, really, girl, we about to open up shop there in Georgia. So, all right, when you graduate, I got you on that job. And my clinicians be filling up fast. My ALCs, which for you, I think it might be, is it ALC? ALC. We call it AOC here. Is it ALALC or ALA? You know what? Y'all, all right. My head ain't in the game, but you know what I'm saying? Keep in touch, because I'm about to open up shop in Georgia real soon. Real soon. Like real soon, before the year is over soon. Okay? So I'll be hiring clinicians in Georgia right and left. And I'm serious about that thing. So hello! Good. All right. So let's get back to it. Holiday anxiety. So what are some causes? Unrealistic expectations. Let's start there. You may have put unrealistic expectations on yourself. Like, oh, I got to be at all the family dinners. We got grandma, auntie, brother, sister-in-law, daughter, all having Thanksgiving dinners. And all of them invited me, and I got to show up to all of them. No, you do not. No, you don't. You do not. And you may have to start therapy or speak to your therapist if you're already in therapy about how to structure. I just want y'all to see my shirt. Therapy that hit different, bro. Therapy hit different. Y'all want that? Go to yellowbirdcounseling.com to the swag shop, and you will be able to get you one of these. Get you one. All right. We also got holiday hoodies. We have holiday gift equals therapy. And I made that one because a lot of people I've had several people buy therapy sessions as gifts. Okay. So give yourself the gift of therapy. Give someone else the gift of therapy. for the holidays. All right. They will use it. Trust me, because I get referral phone calls every day. They will use it. Okay. But I've had several people to buy a certain amount of sessions for loved ones and friends for holiday gifts. So I made the hoodie. So go to yellowbirdcounseling.com, click on the swag shop and take a look. All right. So, but unrealistic expectations, feeling like you got to be everywhere, you got to buy gifts for everybody, or maybe you feel like you got to host all the gatherings. So, no, there are several ways to go about that. One way is that first you want to look at your schedule, go on ahead. You got 3, maybe like a week or 2 before people start kicking up with the holiday stuff. So go on ahead, maybe sometime this weekend, pull out your planner for November and December. See what realistic time slots you can give someone, all right? And that's all you have to offer. So you can go on ahead and communicate to grandma, auntie, mom, dad, sister, cousin, in-laws. Tell them, okay, these are the times I have available. These are the times. If your event happens outside of that time, I might not be able to make it. That way they already know. And you don't got to have that conversation, and they know if they schedule their event on Saturday the 20th at 11 a.m., and you know for your mental health, you need to be at the Yellowbird Counseling Grief and Support Group for, people that are experiencing first holidays without loved ones. You're going to have to tell them you're not going to be able to make it. You got to put yourself first. So if you need to be at that support group, that 11 a.m. time is not available. Okay. And I would also say, even if you weren't coming to the support group and you know that you just need time to rest, you're going to need to put the specific times in your schedule that you will need to rest over this holiday season. And it's very, very important that you're diligent about your rest, because as we discussed week before last, it's also sad season. So on top of holiday anxiety, holiday anxiety on top of already experiencing seasonal affective disorder, you got to be real diligent, regimented, and strict about your boundaries with your time. So go on ahead and pull it out. And another thing you could do is take your schedule to your therapy session with you. And so your therapist can help you structure the boundaries that you need to have in place in your holiday schedule so that you get your self-care needs met, you're able to do things with friends and family, and you are less stressed out. You have coping skills in place. Your therapist can walk you through that. I literally do that in sessions all the time. Okay. And that's more of your counseling there. Okay. Because you guys know there's a difference between therapy and counseling, right? Therapy is for diagnostic needs such as depression and anxiety, PTSD, complex PTSD, OCD, all the diagnosis. We've developed treatment plans around that. But counseling helps you with lifestyle needs. I like to say that counseling is life coaching that your insurance covers if you go to a licensed clinician. So if you feel like you need life coaching and you have insurance, so the cheaper route for that is for you to get a therapist to offer you that counseling. And another technique that is coach-esque is solution-focused therapy, okay? So we'll be able to offer that to you. You'll be able to have your needs met. You'll be able to go into that counseling session and say, okay, here's my November and December schedule. Your therapist can help you account for all your self-care needs based on what your own personal need for rest is, we'll get you going. We'll get you straight. So that way, by the time that Thanksgiving come, boom, you good. You good. You just gonna just be gliding through that thing all the way through New Year's. We got you. Okay. And then starting in January, February, really February-ish is when the SAD, seasonal affective disorder, starts to lift. And then the holidays will be calming down. So you have us in the trenches with you. Do not suffer alone. Do not suffer in silence. You don't have to do that because we are pro-wellness over here. And that's why we do these proactive lives to make sure that holidays and seasonal changes don't roll up on you, affect your mood, and then you feel like you're in crisis, okay? So I don't want that for you. So that's why we're being proactive. So the only thing I would ask is that you be proactive as well. Take into account the different tools that I'll be discussing. If you need one of us, please do feel free to reach out. If you don't want one of us and you would like to go to another practice, fine. I know 5 off top that I would go to myself, okay, that I work really close with. So whatever, it's cool. All I care about is that you get help, okay? As long as you're in therapy, seeing a therapist, it could be somebody in Yellowbird Nation, or it could be somebody at TC Counseling. It could be someone at Healing Transformations. It could be someone at LOL. It could be someone at Inspire Counseling. It could be someone at CR Counseling. I know all of them, okay? I know all of them. So any of them, all right? Or us, whichever. All of us are here to help you. We just want to make sure that you're healthy, happy, and safe during this holiday season. Let's see. So financial pressure. That's another one. Again, feeling like you got to buy everybody everything or go all out and woo, which is cool. Okay, that's cool. All that's well and good, but not at the expense of your mental health. Okay, if you need to make sure you know what's in your holiday budget. Again, that is something that to an extent your therapist can help you with, but also, some financial planning, like going and maybe talking to a financial planner, that would be something good too, as well. And your therapist be able to let you know at what point it's probably best to go see a financial planner. But if it's general stuff and you know, based on mentally where you need to be going with your finances, your therapist can help on that end, okay? So it's very important that you have a holiday budget that is feasible for you, okay? And your therapist can help hold you accountable for that so you don't have to feel the need to go over that budget. If you want to go under that budget, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. What we don't want you to do is overextend yourself and overexhaust your resources. We don't want that because that leads to mental distress, and we don't want that. Mental and emotional distress, we don't want that. So you definitely want to be sure that not only do you have your schedule in place, but your budget in place, okay? And you might be getting holiday bonuses. You might be getting lots of stuff. You might be getting money as gifts, whatever. But you want your therapist to help you track that so you're not spending out of a place of a negative cognition, of feeling like, oh, they're not going to like me, or I'm not good enough, or if I don't do this, then they're going to blah, blah, blah. Your therapist will be able to help work through that so you can actually stick to your budget. I've had a lot of clients tell me that since they started therapy, they have actually noticed that they have more money in their pocket because their boundaries are in place. They're clearly defined, and they have me to help them stick to those boundaries. I've had several clients say that, or just picking better job opportunities that best fit them. So I'm telling you, there is a slew of things, mental health and emotional health and life health and life goals that you can get in therapy. It's not just if you have a mental health diagnosis, which is what people think. That's not the only thing therapy is used for. Okay, so we can help you with all these life planning things as well. All right. So excessive commitments, all right, and you're a therapist and you can figure out what would be excessive for you when you guys sit down, go through your holidays or go through your schedule for November and December, January-ish. What would be excessive for you? All right, and your therapist will be like, whoa, okay, like, because if you're trying to do an activity 5 days a week and you already know you're introverted and you got to already work 8 hours a day and you trying to do something after work, that's going to wear on your introverted self. And we don't want that. We want you to have the opportunity to recharge, because introverts, what happens is people take their energy. So I'm extremely extroverted. So I start getting, I'm extremely extroverted, but because I think I'm a good time, I can literally be in my house just having a party by myself. But when I go out and see people, I feel even more energized. I get even more energy. But some people are not like that. Some people are the opposite, where people actually take their energy and they recharge by being at home or being alone or just having their space. Kind of like what Jennifer was talking about when we introduced her. She said one of her self-care tactics is time alone. She is very intentional about having her time alone because she needs that to recharge. Okay, so nothing wrong with being introverted. Does not mean you hate people. Does not mean that you're whatever. It just means that people take your energy. That's not where you get your energy from. You get it from being more by yourself. So, but for the extrovert like me, oh, please believe me and my therapist, we're going to be having a conversation about me not going every single place everywhere, because I will. But even as an extrovert, I could get exhausted with that. I could get exhausted just because of the logistics of it, like the travel, the getting ready, blah, blah, blah. You know, the actual camaraderie is cool, but everything that leads up to it, if I do too much of that, I can burn myself out. I don't want to burn myself out on things that are supposed to be fun and exciting. All right. So don't overextend yourself or commit to excess with holiday activities, especially if you notice yourself experiencing seasonal affective disorder. All right. So like I'm very aware that seasonal affective disorder has already hit me. It's not really my mood, but it's my physical. Like my appetite has gone way down. I really don't have an appetite. I'm like, so me and my therapist talk about that, how to manage that. My sleep hasn't been messed up. Thank God. Thank God. But my appetite is where I really start to notice it. And because my appetite is down, it can really be hard for me to get the physical bodily energy that I need if I'm not eating. Let's see. I'm trying to think of any other symptoms I have had. I don't know that my energy level has gone down, but I'll keep y'all posted if my symptoms progress, because I want to be open and honest. Because if I'm not open and honest about what I experience, how can I expect y'all to be open and honest and know that it's okay to get help? That don't make no damn sense. So, just the eating right now for me. My mood's okay. I don't feel like sad or loss of interest or pleasure, but it is only November 4th. So, sad season starts about now and ends about March. So I'll keep y'all posted. But do know I am in weekly therapy, okay? Y'all know I got 3 therapists. I got a massage therapist, an EMDR therapist, and a regular weekly talk therapist. So boom, I'm going to be all right, okay? And I made sure all my clinicians, they gonna be all right too. I'm like, y'all got to get y'all's massages, y'all's regular mental health therapy in place. Make sure they got it. All right. So what are some symptoms? These are things you want to look out for to be sure that, if these things start occurring for you, that you attend to it. Okay. So headaches. All right. You notice yourself getting headaches a lot. That's the indicator that you might possibly be stressed. Okay. Excessive drinking. If you notice yourself drinking more, I'm not just talking about Dominique's birthday turn up. I'm talking about like through drinking excessively. And we talked about what excessive drinking looks like in our alcohol abuse live that we did maybe the beginning of this year or end of last year. Whenever it was Alcohol Awareness Month. I can't exactly remember, but if you want to watch that, it outlines exactly what's excessive drinking for whom. And you'll probably be surprised, but excessive drinking is another symptom. Overeating, okay, insomnia. And so, yeah, those are some symptoms, but also consequences that you will experience from overextending yourself and not appropriately managing your holiday stress and anxiety. Okay. Let's see, what are some other things? So this is where stress and anxiety affects your body, and this is exactly why we got Tyra on board with the Reiki Garden, doing our massage therapy sessions for our clients. So that way, during this time, as stress, anxiety, and depression manifest in our clients at Yellowbirds, it manifests in their body. We already got a massage therapist taking care of them. We just do what we do over here. That's all. We just take care of y'all. That's it. That's all. We just want to make sure y'all are taken care of. But it affects your brain and nervous system, all right? Your muscles and joints. So if you notice pain in your joints and muscles around this time, one from seasonal affective disorder, but two also could be from the holiday stress and anxiety, all right? Heart palpitations, stomach and pancreas not feeling quite right. You might have some stomach and pancreatic discomfort, intestinal discomfort. Your reproductive system can be affected. Sweating. You notice yourself sweating a little more, being a little more irritable or stressed. Your mood not, staying stable for you. Those are some indicators that, we're dealing with some level of stress and anxiety, and it's manifesting in your body. So we want to get it covered in your mental and your emotional, and we also want to get it worked out of your body. Because the thing with anxiety is it'll stay trapped in your body, in your muscles, in your joints, even after whatever the stimulus or antagonist or trigger, whatever you want to call it, long after it has been resolved, and even maybe after it has been resolved mentally for you, you're still noticing the lingering effects in your body. That's another reason that we have Tyra on board to do our massage therapy, so we can work it out of mind and body simultaneously, so you can soar. All right. Let's see. So those are causes, those are symptoms. And those are areas of your body that will be affected. So what can we do outside of individual counseling? Of course, going to support groups, being intentional, even as an introvert, to schedule time with family and friends. And that might not be in person. It may be virtual stuff, which is cool too. All right. Whatever support you can get is better than nothing. Okay. And so for both introverts and extroverts, you would want to talk to your therapist about what is a realistic time frame for you as an individual. Okay. Because even another extrovert, their limits they may have limits that are past my limits, or they may have limits that, are less than my limits as far as hanging out with folks. So it really has to be individual to your needs and your circumstances, and that's what your therapist can help you do. Again, go into those support groups, such as the grief holiday grief support group that we will be hosting. It'll be a virtual event on November 20th at 11 a.m. That's a Saturday. Try to make sure we got it done before the football started, okay? We want to make sure there's no football interference, because especially in Alabama, it's real serious around these parts. We can't miss the game, all right? So making sure you're doing that. Also, again, making sure you're planning time with your family and friends, the family and friends that are healthy for you to spend time with. Okay? Let me put that on there. Let me put that caveat, if you will. Healthy to spend your time with. Again, that is something your therapist can help you identify for your own personal situation. Okay? Exercise. All right. Definitely getting as much light exposure as you can. There are artificial lights that you can purchase if you work in like a dark office or a building all day and you need that, and you don't have like the fluorescent lighting and stuff, then there are lights that you can purchase. Some of my clients have purchased them for their offices. I call them happy lights. You can search that on Amazon. I'm sure it'll pull up what's the actual name, but I call them happy lamps. You can get you some happy lamps, okay? We talked about planning, budgeting, saying no. Again, that might be something that you might need help from your therapist with, because while saying no is a universal thing, no, you might have to, for your own personal comfort, saying no may be a process for you. And so your therapist can help you identify for where you're at in your process, how to say no in a way that's comfortable for you. Okay. Making sure you're getting enough rest. Okay. At the very least, getting your 7 to 8 hours a night, at the very least. And that's the least, okay? There's other rest that you need. Again, whatever suits you, your individual circumstance, but definitely at least getting a good night's rest. Regular checkups, going to your regular weekly or bi-weekly therapy sessions, so that your therapist can follow up with you and help you assess what you need as your needs grow and change. And even as your boundaries, because boundaries are flexible. So even if your boundaries need to be adjusted a little, your therapist can help you figure out what that looks like for you in your individual circumstance. So cool. Y'all got questions for me? Y'all better hurry up, because the birthday turn up is loaded up. And I'm going to have to go. But I had to make sure y'all was taken care of first. Let's see. Hey, LPC. You from Birmingham? Cousin drama. See there? Woo, don't even get me started. Don't get me started on cousin drama. All right, let's see. I'm a counseling student at Lotus Star. See, cousin. I'm from Birmingham. You're from Birmingham. LPC, good. Thank you for saying happy birthday. Appreciate y'all. I'm glad you learned. I am. Do y'all got any questions or anything for me? Besides, where are the birthday festivities at? Where is my turn up happening? I am going to Freddy's Wine Bar for dinner. Okay. So that is where I'll be starting. And that actually, it's 6 o'clock. I'm supposed to be there at 7. Thank you. please share this live because there's somebody on your timeline or in one of your groups that needs to hear this information. Please get it to them, because my whole goal as far as what we do at Yellowbird is to make sure that we service as many people as we can within the agency and also publicly, because I do these lives to educate the general population on reasons that we need therapy outside of having a mental illness. That's what I do. And so that way I make sure I do my part for the general population. I do my part for my clients. I do my part for my therapist. And then I get to reap the benefits of the joy of helping make someone else's life better. And then my therapist, they take care of me, and it's cool. And so everybody's taken care of. All right. Any other questions or anything before I gotta go throw my clothes on? I don't know that I'm gonna do makeup tonight, even though it is my actual birthday. I think I'm gonna probably let my hair out and do makeup definitely tomorrow night, because I'm gonna be in style tomorrow night, okay? I'm going to somebody's networking birthday party. Oh, I'm gonna be sharp, honey. I'm about to be real sharp. I'm gonna show y'all pictures. Y'all better be in my stories because I'm about to be sharp. All right. And Saturday, I'll probably be sharp as well. And then Sunday, definitely I'm gonna be sharp for brunch. So today, I think I'm just kind of gonna just chill. I'm just gonna go enjoy. Probably not gonna do makeup. Probably just gonna throw on some clothes and go and have some fun with my friends. And then I'll be shopped for y'all the rest of the weekend. Okay? I will. Thank you. And I'll be safe too. Anybody need anything else before I go? Anyone? Y'all need anything? All right. Well, be looking forward to meeting Jason next week. Okay? He is number 6. At the Yellowbird Counseling Nation Ambassadorship Board for Therapists, because they're important. My therapists are important, so they got important titles like ambassadors, okay? So you will meet him next week, all right? But I love y'all so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate you. And I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you for appreciating me being me. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Oh, wait. Okay, cool.